You think ninjas got nerfed? You're
Since
right-ish, but remember they don't have as they've had weapons from time to time, like they've had like the golden weapons, and obviously don't have that anymore.
I know.
But
And they have
the
to
reason
wait.
why they can't use their powers here is because there's Venge Stone here, so they
Oh
can't use
yeah,
their
I know.
powers.
But
So
even out of it, like they were the fucking dire bats. Yeah. Master Wu is way nerfed.
oh, you should have seen
Like he,
Master Wu in season 9, dude.
like he is a cripple.
I mean, he is an old man.
Not cripple though. He shouldn't be at least.
I have myself muted right now, but we just made some tiny comments. This is pretty hilarious, though. Watching these fight scenes, I like the season a lot. I sent it because it was the new latest season, and and I didn't really care what story arcs. And I just wanted to see a general good Ninjago season. What'd you say?
So hot,
Who's hot?
I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Per.
Almost as hot as you find Harumi, sir. You're the
No, I never said that. What are you talking about?
17-year-old Harumi.
No. All right, so Venge Stone doesn't limit. It doesn't
It-
limit Spinjitzu at all. Which is the thing.
Oh, that was Spinjitzu, okay.
And it's the Spinjitzu burst, so.
It did not look like Spinjitzu burst.
I mean, that's kind of the thing they were building up to, for like the
Wow.
past few episodes. So basically, this man ran a slave market, and now he's gonna
Yeah.
go to prison for it.
Yes, I know.
Which is weird because in the earlier seasons, most Ninjago villains would die, but recently they've all gone to prison, or they're just not dead at least, which is pretty interesting. So you didn't
But,
like the anime?
I-
Yeah, it was low quality. They did
I
one in
like
season
the basis on
11,
these
which
guys,
was higher
and
quality.
also the other one, the thief. I forget his name, but
The
like
thief I didn't like. He was
They
just
just
kind
had
of
no
dull.
story
But
point.
the wizard
And
was.
they
I like.
were all dull.
I mean, yeah.
Like
I love Princess Vanya though. Perfect. One of the most perfect Ninjago characters.
she didn't really have any proper plot points. Like sure, she became queen. What? She went into the dungeons with
Her
them.
dad was evil, and it's the second time Ninjago's done like
She
a
had terrible,
daddy daughter.
terrible PTSD, or not PTSD, but like she should have at least hesitated to make it proper, and had some sad moments with her dad. But it was just like what, maybe 5 seconds of being sad, and then that was retarded as fuck. And I think
I'm pretty sure they read Clutch Power books and some stuff with ninja, so they're probably obviously got like a hero's heart or some shit.
still, it's.
I
her
mean, if
father,
Warcries'
like,
dad, yeah, I know. Watch season 4 if you want to see something similar to that. But I would.
That's so retarded.
Well, let's go.
I'll miss you guys too. You stay out of trouble, Plundar. You too, Adam.
No. Oh, I love the
Where's the
spider.
fun in that?
Spider. He's okay. Oh god, cringe love scene.
The problem is Cole's like really old
You don't need
compared to
me.
her, so they're
You're one of the
obviously.
strongest and bravest people I've
I
ever
hate
met.
how young they look.
Cool.
They look like they're all like 13.
I disagree. So did you see that part where they're bringing all your entire? Actually, I want you to pause it for a second.
Okay.
So for like the past few seasons, Ninjago's been like building up to something. Because obviously this is the last season, so we don't know what's up next. I mean, you did hear about the Venshone shit, right? Yeah, that's what all the theorists are all about right now. But anyhow, yeah, they're building up to something. Like that.
No, we didn't get to see their elemental powers at all this season. That's retarded.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, because of the caves, and then they just obviously
It's
didn't.
fucking
use it in their lives.
Ninjago, and they didn't use their elemental powers at all.
Because their elemental powers literally wouldn't work down there.
Yes, but there should have been at least some elemental powers, like some way to disable it in the final scene, so that was more interesting. Like the elemental powers are the most central part of the ninja, and they don't use it at all this season. Like that.
Go watch season 4 if you want. If you want to see
Wow.
elemental power theme season. But yeah, that's it.
I don't want them overused. I just want them used at least once. Like, go
or,
ahead, just
or
use
even
it
just
only
watch.
once.
They've used it like
Man.
every. They used it in like other seasons, obviously, like a lot.
This
But
season, yeah.
like seasons 9, 10, and 11, they used their powers a lot. Obviously, it's just that this season they kind of didn't. I actually think that might have been a good choice for Ninjago because they wanted to give them a bit of a challenge, you know. So that's why they didn't use their own powers. So
They
much.
could have
They couldn't.
could have just made it so that fucking they were or he was overpowering the Skull Sorcerer massively, even Cole, and then had them obtain their elemental powers again somehow.
Bruh.
Up
That
by
sounds like
bringing them
cringe
out. Not,
storyline.
no, obviously that was just a basis art. The point is, they're meant to be powerful because of their elemental powers.
Yeah,
Third,
but they also know Spinjitzu. That's their second most power, and they're
yes,
also great fighters. So they're.
Spinjitzu isn't a very good power though, sir.
It's
Like when it
useful.
comes to no, I'm talking actual, entertainment and storyline.
Yeah,
It
I
shouldn't
guess
be
this is
good,
one
but
of your one of the
elemental
few
powers are
seasons
the
you've seen.
basis.
If you'd seen the other seasons, you probably wouldn't give a shit. Like,
Like
to
the
be
thing
honest with
is,
you,
sir,
because you see like
I'm
hours of
not
them fighting.
I'm saying just that's a basis. That wouldn't just be, oh my god, you're suddenly able to overpower the Venged. No, that would be retarded.
That
There'd
would be
be some
retarded. It would
plot
break.
point which would
It would be terrible plot.
negate, some actually good plot point which would negate the Venged. Which you could think up like 5 of those right now if you wanted different plot points, and then go more specific. And it's not difficult to think of one. It's just the fact that they should have done it so that elemental powers were used at least once in the
Revenge
final
Stone is
battle.
like a thing
If
that
in
was.
the final battle, if they got absolutely smashed until Cole got absolutely smashed until he got his elemental
Cole
powers
got
back.
smashed. Oh my god,
Oh
by
my god,
Princess Vanya.
all of them got, yes, haunt, and all of them just got absolutely destroyed. Like even in the separate battles until they all got their elemental powers back. That would be much more interesting.
I mean, did they use them in the beginning when they were fighting dire bats?
I don't think they did.
I don't know. They tend not to use their elemental powers and things. Like if they're fighting like
Yeah, I understand
criminals, they
that
don't really use them.
yeah, I know. I just think
That's a
like
big
Skull
thing with
Sorcerer
ones.
was terrible villain. I know all the Ninjago villains are usually terrible, but
He was mixed.
hell,
Honestly,
he was a
Ninjago isn't perfect with villains. Like,
Ninjago wasn't perfect with anything.
I don't know, dude. The season was pretty decent.
Okay, well, I disagree.
All right, well, let's talk about it now anyway.
Agenda?
Which one do you like?
Probably Lloyd's PTSD about Hermit.
That was
I
like a
liked that.
mention, 2 mentions, one at the start and then one at the end.
Yes,
Obviously,
I know.
it honestly
I'm
wasn't that
talking
much.
the one and how he was suspicious of. Like, sure, they wasn't built on it all, which is stupid, but
Also, did you like the Lord of
like,
the Rings
I
reference?
do like that was something. Remind me where that was. I may have not been paying attention or something.
It was
Was it
in
in
one
this
episode where they said, "You shall not traverse past this point" or something. It was
Well,
pretty
that's a
hilarious.
really, really
It,
gay
it was it was
reference.
a gay reference, but it was kind of funny.
I remember hearing "You shall not."
Yeah, at least you understand it. And what was so that was pretty much your favorite part of it?
Mm, I mean, it was, I think, the only part that I would actually consider above average for a child show.
Bruh. I mean, Harumi's backstory, which is from season 8, was honestly probably like
Rory seems
very
like a
above
good
average.
character, at least.
Yeah,
Not from what I've heard.
that's why most people think
But,
season 8's the best. Although I
Sard,
disagree, and Ard clearly.
you came in here expecting me to say,
I love
you know, you expecting me to say better than I expected, and that's
Obviously,
still
I
not
did. I
good.
thought you'd think. Yeah, that's what I said.
Now, I hope you believe I'm not biased. I personally don't think I am in
But
this situation.
it's worse than I expected.
It's worse than I expected, and still
No.
not good.
Well, I mean, over
And
the guard when that meme originated from over the
it just
garden
got
wall.
worse.
Over the
Like the
garden
first
wall is
few,
cool, but
yeah, the
this
first
was
few episodes that
actually I
we,
disagree. The first few episodes were shit of this season, and then the
I think
middle was the best.
the first 6, like the first like 3 were the first one was shit. That was
Oh
probably
yeah,
the
that one
worst
was like kind of.
episode. Maybe the last one's worse. I don't know. It's
The
kind of
last one
equal.
kind of sucked. It was just like fight, and you kind of knew the
Um,
outcome would be Skull Sorcerer destroyed, because the
but it made it
ninja
more
literally.
interesting.
The only
Um,
season that's been like where they failed. I guess season 1 they failed to like stop the Devourer getting summoned. I'd say season 8 was the only season where the ninja have actually lost and actually like been punished, and then they had to continue the storyline obviously over to another season. But other than that, usually they end up clutching. This time they didn't even end up clutching. Like, this guy had no master
but
plan. He just wanted to kill them.
honestly, like, sure, the first 6 episodes were shit, but I derived more enjoyment out of the first 6 than I did the rest of the season. Like, I reviewed the first 6, if you remember.
Yeah, that was the
I
thing.
think those first 6 were better.
I'd
Or
say I'd say like
I think those
episodes.
reviews, if it included the entire season, they would be dropped even more.
So
I
what? There's
expected the first
16.
6 to be really shitty.
There's 16, and then I'd say
It's, they were.
episode 4 to like 8 was like probably the best part of the season. You know, it's like the whole Skull Sorcerer reveal, the mech. How am I? Geckos and months, and yeah, that was good. And then the Cole's
Those
backstory
episodes
was
were
alright.
really boring.
Like the
The
Cole
Geckos and Months episode.
flashback was honestly pretty
The Cole flashbacks, they
awesome.
were pretty okay. They should have built on a bit more, but yeah.
I mean, they'd kind of built on previous seasons. Like, Cole was angry that his dad really just kind of got like moved on from it fast.
Hmm.
Shit. And yeah, I think it was overall a good season. You have your opinions. I really liked like the whole like how they had the geckos and the months like there and shit. Now you can play Fall Guys now.
My favorite game.